Hi everyone, Jean here. Welcome to my craft room. I've been doing some bookmarks, so I thought I'd come and share and show you what I've been doing. And these are all made out of cereal packets, the cardboard of the cereal packets. And there's got the lace and the ribbon and the little beads. Can you see? There we go, lace, and it's not... I'm sorry, I'm not in shot properly. There we go. We've altered the setting of my camera and I'm not quite sure where it's going here. So I hope I'm not making you feel sick. But that's the first one. And that's the second one. Pretty with the flower from, I think that's a Stampin' Up one. And that's from Flower Shop. And then they've got your little sequins, and then this says read. And there's the purple ribbon and the little beads. And then we've got a different coloured one. I'm making you sick here, aren't I? Oh dear. Bookworm, this one's called. And it's got the Flower Shop again on there, and then the bookworm and the ribbon and the red beads. And then I did a watercolour one. And this one is, it says live with passion, laugh out loud, love deeply. I love that sentiment. And this one's got the beads threaded with the green and the pinks and the shiny pinks here. And this is done with watercolour. And then I did an orange and greeny one, like that. And that again says live with passion, love out loud. And this one's got the beads, green and yellow, and one of the green chip beads and the nice little glass round beads on that. And then I did another the same, but this says the butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. And this one's got the orange and green and pink and crystal beads on. So I thought we'd make this one again. So all you need is the back of a cereal packet or whatever with a nice, you know, cardboard. And then I cut a piece of designer paper. I think this comes from first edition paper pad. And I'm just going to stick it onto there. I'll just get my glue. And these make fantastic, as though they're like chipboard when they're finished. They're really strong. And it's recycling. So we all like recycling, using the things that we have. And we're not going to throw them away. You'll need to probably trim a little bit. These, I haven't given you a size of this, have I? Just a minute. I'll get this on right. It's a bit slippy with the shiny at the back. Right. And these are, just let me measure, 2 inch by 6 inch. But you can do them whatever size you want. So we'll just get that really stuck down. And then we can trim off any that's left over, what's showing a little bit. It's my measuring's not all that brilliant. It's seeing is my problem. Right, so that's covered there. So now we're going to cover the front with a little bit of cream card. So I'll put the glue on here and stick it on. Come on. Come on, sticky glue. Come on out, what's up with it? I don't think it's empty. No, it's not. Getting that way, but still quite a nice little bit in there. And I'm just rubbing it over with my finger just to... I don't want it to seep out, but I want it right at the edge. Just wipe my fingers. There we go. And now we'll just stick this on here and then we can trim off. And if you haven't got a trimmer, this is a really easy way of doing it. just pop it on and then trim off after. Just cut up here. Like so. Cut off the top. Across there and a little bit across the bottom. These make lovely little gifts to pop in if you've got a happy mail to send to somebody, or you know, in with a card or whatever. Right, so now then we're ready to do a little bit of watercolouring. So I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Ink, and I'm using Wild Honey, and I'm using Spiced Marmalade, just to do some background colouring. Right, so start off with a Wild Honey, and I'll just move this off so that I've got my glass mat, and just very lightly going over it. We can add more later. Just lightly. I do like these distress inks. They make some lovely background, and the new oxide ones, which I haven't got yet, but they look fantastic. Right, so now we'll do the Spice Marmalade, which is a bit deeper. Don't bother about, you know, being too neat, because it's a bit random. There we go. That's it. I'll just put that on for now. Then they won't dry up. I'll just wipe this up. And I think I'm going to give it a bit of a blast with my heat gun. So just close your ears a minute. Warm it up. Just so that when I stamp, it's nice and dry. Just a few seconds, just to dry it off. Just about done. I'll just tire it up 1 minute. There we go. That's that done. And now we're going to do a bit of stamping. And I've got this nice corner flower one. It's just a free one that I got in a magazine once. It's ever so pretty. Card making magazine, and I'm using brown Memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp up just so far. Plenty on, that's it. And I'm going to stamp this side this time, and we're going to just press it on. Give it a good press so that it transfers well. Oh, that's nice. And give it another bit of a blast, and then we'll do some watercolouring. Just to dry that ink off. And it's Memento Rich Cocoa what I'm using. So now what we're going to use is Spice Marmalade. Put some of that on our mat. And we're using Rich Mahogany. Put that on. And a little bit of Wild Honey. There we go. We'll get our brush. Dip it in water, not too wet. I don't want it too wet. And now we're going to start colouring. So I'm starting off with this paler one first. And I'm not being careful. I'm just getting it on there. And we can always darken it. We can always come back. Just to get it on there like that. And this one at bottom, just have a look what I've done here, yeah. But these are very relaxing to do and really enjoyable. I mean, you can do any pattern on these at all, but this is just giving you a little bit of idea of what I did. And now I'm going to go into the spiced marmalade and just go in here, just fetching it out a bit like that. And again with this one, just coming out from the centre. You can see how quick it is to do. I mean, you can really run these up. But I've got a craft fair coming up in December, so I thought these would be quite nice. And now I'm going to go into the aged mahogany, and I'm just going to go over here. I'm not bothered about covering those little flower things there. Just to get this going, and then we'll go back and like I say, put some shading in and as accent and what have you, and add whatever we want to add. It's just about having fun. I've loved making these, and I'm sure people like to receive them. Right, just go, let that dry a little bit. I'm just going to go back into this spiced marmalade. Really bring that colour out. This one. Not too careful. Just to give a nice hint. I mean, you can darken them as much as you want to darken them. Now going back into the aged mahogany and fetching that up again. They really turn out pretty. Well, you can do them in different colour combinations. Be nice to have a play and just see what each one looks like. I'm going to go and darken that a bit more there. There we go. And now I'm going to go back in again to this wild honey. I mean, my watercolouring's a lot to be desired, but hey ho, I'm having fun. And that's what you should be doing. Having fun. Let's give that a little blast. I just want to go back into that mahogany again. Really want to get that dark in there to stand out. That's better. That's it. So then we're going to go in we're going to use peeled paint to do the leaves. Just quickly go over the leaves. Well, do you know, we've been having some fantastic weather here on the east coast. It's another lovely day. It was a bit cloudy this morning, but it's come out really nice again. Hubby's outside, still renovating his summer house. Can't begin to tell you how much it's costing already. Things have gone up so much since we renovated our bungalow. But I've got things in there, boxes in there. We've been in our bungalow 2 years. I still have to unpack some boxes. Oh dear, I've missed a bit of a flower here. So with that to look forward to, be like Christmas. Opening them up, but we can't remember what's in. So just go over that again, just a bit darker in the middle here, just to give it some dimension. I mean, you'll take a lot longer than I'm doing. I'm just wanting to get it done so camera doesn't decide to run out. And I hope this is filming. I hope you can see it. I've still seen a little bit I've missed down here. Just touch them. That's it. Okay, flowers. And no little one here. They're popping up all over the place. Right. Now I'm just going to do the centres of the flowers. So this one will just pop in a little bit of this spiced marmalade in there. And in this one we'll go with the aged mahogany, just in the centre. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. Just heat it. To get these properly dry. And then what I do then is I go in with just a black, any black pen, and just go over the edges like this, just to define and cause it to pop. Go. And just makes it stand out that little bit more. My hands are not very steady today. As I say, I'm rushing a bit, but you can take your time. And then just in with these lines, just to make it pop a little bit. And on these lines here. I think we'll leave it there. Just do this one here. And edge these, that's it. There. Looks all right, isn't it? Just get rid of, what a shame to waste all this ink. But I might be able to make some flowers out of these when they've dried. I'm sure they'll look nice. Wipe it off. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'll just move this water out of the way. There's no Ingene. Now I'm going to put the beads on. Oh no, I'm not. No, forget that. I'm going to bring in Big Shot. And what we're going to do is we're going to edge this tag bookmark. So I'm going to pop it through. Am I in shot here? I'm going to, this is the one I'm using. And I'm just going to pop it through like this until I get this lined up at the top there. Make sure we've got it level like that. And then I'm just going to pop it into my Big Shot. trying not to move it. And then we're just going to just go on that little bit there. And it's quite thin card, so you probably have to trim it and it's moved, but never mind. It all adds to the texture of the card. That's Jean's excuse anyway. So we'll pop this back down, and then I'm just going to trim off here, just where it's, and it's really easy to trim because your scissors just slip into the line. There we go. And that's made a nice edge. Yeah. So now I'm going to bring in my crocodile, and I'm going to make a hole and try and get this as level as I can get it from each side. I'm eyeballing it, so... Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And now I'm going to bring in the beads. Now what I've done here, I've already threaded this blooming horrible twine for threading. So I thought, I got so frustrated yesterday when they were doing one. I thought, oh my goodness me, it took me longer to thread this than it did to make the whole bookmark. So I thought, right, before I come on, you don't want to sit here and watch me frustratingly trying to thread this twine. Oh, come on, G.